I got more Morehouse men in the White House telling me what to do than I know what to do. You all think I'm kidding, don't you? You know I'm not. And it's the best thing that's happened to me.
Huh? What's he even saying? You get a little forced laughter coming from the clearly uncomfortable graduates. These kids, these graduates, have no clue what old Joe was talking about, yet I'm sure he's telling the truth. I'm sure he and Cammie have plucked Morehouse College graduates from every class to staff the White House. Sure, Joe, we'll go with that. As we've often seen with Joe Biden, his lies tend to come in bunches, in groups, which is why nobody in the room was surprised when President Biden came up with this one.
I left the fancy law firm I had just joined and decided to become a public defender, and then a county councilman working to change our state's politics to embrace the cause of civil rights.
There it is. Joe Biden is physically incapable of speaking to any non-white person without mentioning his deep love and support for the civil rights movement. Of course, Joe's half-century-old swamp tenure is loaded with comments and actions that maybe suggest the opposite.
Unlike the African-American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community.
Mainstream African-American, who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice-looking guy.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Let the big banks once again write their own rules. Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains.
See, Joe, these Morehouse kids aren't falling for your pandering. They saw right through your lies and know all about your real history. Some even called you out by refusing to face you. Check it out. They turned their back on you. They're tired of your policies, your lack of care and corruption. They were ashamed to share their special day with such a fraudulent person, but most of all, these students know that you exploit their community for PR sound bites and for votes.
I stood up for George Floyd's family to help create a country. We don't need to have that talk with your son or grandson as they get pulled over.
That should be embarrassing to all Dems, including Jill Biden. I wonder why he felt the need to cite every single experience that he's ever had with anyone who's African American. When those stories ran out, he dug right back into his jar of lies, gave us several clearly false statements.
Today in Georgia, they won't allow water to be available to you while you wait in line to vote in an election. What in the hell is that all about? I'm serious. Think about it.
I'm not sure why that's racist, but whatever. This is a debunked lie anyway. For whatever reason, Biden is trying to convince Georgia voters who have stood on Georgia voting lines that they're not going to have access to water, but somehow that's racist. Biden lied his way through the rest of the Morehouse speech, occasionally pausing to gaze and come up with clearly unscripted comments like these.
A boundless future where your legacies lift us up to show those who follow. A bigger, brighter future that proves the American dream is big enough for everyone to succeed. Many of you graduates don't know me, but check my record. You know what I'm saying. I mean from my gut.
It is my stance as a Morehouse man, nay, as a human being, to call for an immediate and permanent ceasefire in the Gaza Strip.
Oh, you see that? See that? He was clapping. Did he even know what he's doing? I mean, come on. If that doesn't prove this man has lost most of his cognitive awareness, then what does? Our president clapping like a seal whenever anyone else does. Did he realize the guy was calling out Joe Biden's own policies?